Smoke. Smoke.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel again. This is actually a new segment that I am adding to Iamdoechii TV, and it's basically called my Treehouse segment. This is pretty much a segment where I pretty much blog my internal thoughts, emotions. I give you guys an update on how I've been doing physically, mentally, financially, spiritually. Pretty much just opening up about my life. I feel like it's something that's really needed, just like venting to a friend or to a family member or a mentor or something like that. This segment is really just about getting real with you guys a couple of times out of the week, or once a week, but definitely weekly. I know it's something I definitely want to start doing, just to kind of practice spending time with myself and speaking outwardly about how I feel. It's really common amongst people that sometimes when you're an artist or when you have a creative mind, you can get really trapped in your own thoughts, criticizing yourself, being hard on yourself, thinking about your future, thinking about now, what you're going to do tomorrow, what you want to do in life, problems, the good, the bad. You do a lot of thinking, and sometimes you can really get trapped inside of your own head and kind of forget to speak outwardly, and so you can feel like you're almost attacking yourself because you're making so many judgments about the thoughts that are passing through in your head. Basically, I kind of want to go for a walk. Right now I am in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta with my mother, her boyfriend, and then I'm also with my boyfriend Vince and my two sisters. And so we're here with them, and the time so far here has been really great. My birthday recently passed, and that was cool. I just turned 19, and I'm really excited about that. I've been going through like a really liberating stage in my life. I'm super I just found a trail. Oh fuck, this is gross. Should I go back here? Should I not? Fuck it. Life has been getting really interesting. I've been obedient to what God is telling me to do, and I've been listening to myself and my intuition about a lot of things, making a lot of really hard decisions, really scary big decisions. And I think it's gonna keep happening that way, and if it doesn't really scare you shitless, then I believe that you need to dream bigger. So I'm pretty excited actually about everything that's going on. Look, security, I think. Look, right there. Not catching me today, bitch. Let me slide out of here. But I'm growing. Like, I'm fucking growing, and that shit is exciting. I feel like I'm doing the shit everybody's kind of scared to do, and people look at me like I'm crazy, and I'm looking at them like, you fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? You have your whole life in front of you, especially if you're young. If you're like between the age of 18 and 30 years old, you're still fucking young. Especially if you don't have any kids, you're young and you need to be doing what the fuck you want to do in life quick before time runs out. Because pretty soon you're gonna be old as fuck, your bones aren't gonna work the same, you're gonna probably have all these diseases because you probably smoke cigarettes and you probably roll blunts and all that nasty, disgusting shit that's killing you. Your body won't work the same. You're gonna probably let your family talk you into not going anywhere, doing anything in life because they didn't do anything. Then you're gonna be regretting everything. You're probably gonna finish college because they push you into it. You're gonna be thousands of dollars in debt. And then you'll be 37. And then you'll have convinced yourself that it's basically too late and you won't do anything. So before you let yourself get to that point, why not tackle life now? Why not take risks now? If you have a family that's willing to support you and you have somebody to fall back on, I really don't see the reason. Well, the only reason that I could see that you're not doing what you want to do in life is because you're scared. There's nothing else to say but that. If you want to go somewhere, if you want to move somewhere, why haven't you gone? The only thing that you are allowing to hold you back is yourself, your own thoughts, your own feelings, and your own fears. There's nothing else holding you back. Not a boyfriend, not a friend, not a house, not nothing. There's nothing. There's only what you make it to be. You make your own obstacles. Nothing stopping you. Just you. Spotted. Another trail. Aside from all of that, I've also been trying to get back into my flow of my yoni exercises because I really fell off for a while and I wasn't paying attention. No respect for Mother Earth. I got to a point where I wasn't paying attention to my body. I wasn't listening to myself. A really important part of being a woman is listening to your body, listening to your yoni. If you don't know what a yoni is, it's your vagina, aka your pussy. That's a word that offends a lot of women for some reason, which I find disappointing because it shows disempowerment. That is a word, the word pussy, there's nothing wrong with the word pussy. It is a word that you can reclaim as a woman. You can reclaim it and you can feel empowered by the word pussy. There's nothing wrong with the word pussy because there's nothing wrong with pussy. But when you are not in tune with your yoni, when you're not in tune with your body as a woman and you have a disconnect, it can really cause you to be traumatized, ignoring emotional trauma, ignoring abuses that you've been through, neglecting your body. How do I say this? Even forcing yourself to have sex when she's not ready. Forcing your yoni to participate in actions and things when she's not ready. That can cause a disconnect. It can cause a distrust between your mind and your body. That's why when some people go through abusive relationships, they can sometimes get into a traumatized state where they literally go numb because they can disconnect their mind from their bodies. And that's something that can cause a long-term trauma if you allow it. So being connected with your body as a woman is very important for your emotional and overall well-being. So for a while, I felt like I wasn't giving my body the attention and I wasn't giving my yoni the attention that she deserved. So there was a disconnect. I started feeling a little bit more insecure about my body. I noticed that my yoni health-wise wasn't really doing as well as she was a while ago when I was giving her the attention that she needed, when I was doing my yoni exercises and taking the time of day to really love myself and have orgasmic practices that really induce a sense of empowerment and sensuality between me as a spirit and my yoni, and connecting the two and learning how to listen to her. There were times where my significant other and I would want to mentally, I would be ready to perform in sex and do certain things. But physically, my body was worn out and tired and needed rest or was dehydrated. And I was neglecting my body because I wanted to. She's not really ready for all that right now, so it's not really right. And you kind of push yourself to do it, and then you end up not enjoying that thing simply because you didn't listen in the first place. So don't cause a disconnect between your yoni and yourself. And I know for some people like that sounds really funny or like stupid or whatever, but it kind of just shows how disconnected you can be from yourself if you don't understand the importance of listening to your yoni and listening to your body.